guys, it's Anna from Around the World with Anna. Hello, hello. I'm coming at you live from my beautiful hostel here in Ecuador. So apologies for the less than stellar background and my windblown beach hair, but gotta make do with what's available, man. What can I say? So I'm making this little video for you because I wanted to do some follow-up footage that went along with my recent article about finding your dream job as a hostel employee. So I wanted to do a little a video that will clarify a few things, and I also wanted to do a screen share so that you can see some of the websites that I mentioned in the article, and so that I can also show you examples of some of the hostels out there and some that I specifically worked at. So first things first, I will do the screen share. 1 second. Okay, so we're at Google, and the way I started off my article, I kind of defined what a hostel was, because some people don't realize that there's a lot of beautiful hostels out there in the world in beautiful locations. Sometimes people hear the word hostel and some negative images might come to mind, but actually I'm here to take that concept and throw it out the window, because look at this. This is a hostel I worked at in Peru. It's called Loki Del Mar. It was in a coastal party surfer city in Mancora, Peru. And yeah, this is the hostel that I worked in. Beautiful place. Every room, dorm rooms, private rooms, whatever, had a beach front, perfect balcony view. Sorry, I have to plug my computer in. Freeform pool. It had, let me see if there's some photos. Okay, so you have the picture of the hotel here, and then over here you have an amazing bar, restaurant, and gigantic open air place where the hostel would throw crazy parties on a nightly basis. Beer pong tournaments, jungle themed parties, anything but clothes themed parties. Just, oh my God, it was such a good vibe. It was such a beautiful location. You were literally steps from the beach. And guess what? This place was $11 a night for a dorm. And for me, since I worked there, it was free. So this is an example of just awesome hostel that's out there. Then I have another one that I want to show you. Pardon. It was a hostel in Nicaragua that I stayed in, and it is just so unique. I just want to blow your mind a little bit more here. It was basically the world's biggest tree house. Are you kidding me? Look at this. It was literally in the treetops of the Nicaraguan jungle. There's monkeys howling around. There's freaking things, animals swinging to and fro, and birds clucking and squeaking and doing what they do. This was the main treehouse, and then you had a cable bridge which extended to other smaller tree houses. It was awesome. And one last one, just because we're on a roll here. Surfing Turtle Lodge. This is another example of a hostel that was $10 or less. Surfing Turtle Lodge. Look at that. Come on. Beachfront, hammocks, cabanas, volleyball. Good vibes, good atmosphere, good people. I let freaking baby turtles run into the ocean with this hostel. Anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. Hostels are not homeless shelters. They are not grungy. I mean, some are, but they're just budget options that cater to young, oftentimes party-oriented backpacker type travelers. And to be an employee at one of these places is a very fun job. So now I wanted to show you some of the locations that I worked in, because I said there's hostels all over the world. Maybe what you should do is pick a place that you want to live in and then sort out work. So these are some of the examples of places that I worked. Lagos, Portugal. I worked at the Rising Cock Hostel. It's called that because a rooster is the national animal in Portugal. So Rising Cock, play on words, clever, whatever. Look at this town though, guys, and you'll understand why I stayed there for a whopping 6 months. Look at the beach. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. What? Are you kidding me? And this is it on a map. This was paradise. Endless bars. My job was a booze cruise leader, a bar crawl leader. I had a new batch of 100 plus 20-something-year-olds from all around the world who I became friends with. It was an amazing job. Then this is another place that I worked. Brač, Croatia was an island off the coast of central Croatia. If you don't know much about Croatia, put it into your Google search and do a little research because it's absolutely beautiful. This is the island. Yeah, guys. The freaking beach was a gigantic point. And look at the example of the water here. Oh my good God. I miss it looking at these pictures. So yeah, wanted to get that out of the way. Now you have a better idea of what a hostel is and some examples of locations that you can possibly work in. Prime time real estate, man. Location, location, location. And it's all yours for free if you put in a few hours in a fun work environment. I mean, yeah, the pay isn't so good or it's non-existent, but come on, people, come on. So anyway, that's that. Now I'm going to go to hostelworld.com, which is basically a search engine for people who are looking for accommodation in hostels, searchable by location. So let's say as a person who wants to work in a hostel, you want to live in Lagos, Portugal, and so you're smart, you're doing your research as well as you can. You go to Lagos, Portugal on Hostel World so that you can get an idea of the hostels that are out there. And so that you can understand the personality of each individual hostel and also maybe jot down the addresses. Little tip for you there. And then so you can see there's a variety of hostels ranging in character from surf hostels, which I'm assuming is more a tranquilo sort of vibe. And then you have this little guy, the one that I worked at, Rising Cock Party Hostel. So if you're kind of a relaxed person looking to catch some waves, you probably would be more likely to apply at the surf hostels rather than something called the Rising Cock Party Hostel. But just for shits and giggles, let's give it a look. So I mentioned that there's different jobs depending on the hostel. For a party hostel, yes, I did everything from cleaning to reception to planning the parties to selling the tickets to leading booze cruises to taking people out. So it was crazy schedule, but I absolutely had a blast. So you have to be very social, good party stamina if you want to work in a place like this. A lot of energy. And even though it's fun, you have to, like I said, be a ball of energy and be very hardworking because busy season hits and you are swamped. But look at this hostel. Even a party hostel is so nice looking. And then, yeah, I mean, just your average day in Lagos, Portugal. You got the beer bong and the horse head. Toga party is an example of a great theme party. So that's that. So like I said, do your research. You'll get an idea of the character just by searching the location, and then you can go map and directions, write down the address so that when you get into town, you can kind of network with the different hostels, and also info section if you want to find out more than just looking at the pictures. There's usually detailed descriptions in the info section, and also the review section will give you a good idea as to what you can expect the character of each place to be. Now, moving on. Hostel management. So I said if you were intimidated by my wing it approach, you know, the way that I kind of encouraged you to just put yourself out there, showcase your personality. You can do it. You can do it. Well, some people, maybe that's a little intimidating to them. I forget. I'm kind of unique in the way I go about doing things sometimes. So hostelmanagement.com is a site. It's well, I don't really know what the whole site's about, but I do know that there's a job search section, so that's what I'm going to focus on. So go to forum. Hostelmanagement.com says go to forum, scroll, and hostel jobs section. You will see hostel jobs available. That's what you want because you're trying to look for an available position. And then it lists literally thousands of jobs. So Costa Rica, Sweden, Sri Lanka, Guatemala, Panama, Tanzania, and some straight out say looking for volunteers, and others with maybe, for example, this one with a longer term, maybe they're giving you a wage. Who knows? Let's take a gander at Backpackers Garden in Florianopolis, Brazil. If you don't know about Florianopolis, Google it. It's gorgeous. It's a beach beauty. Take a look. Anyway, here's the job description to give you an example of why you may consider being a hustle employee. Do you enjoy working hard, playing harder, outdoor sports, surfing, and everything else in the water, creating awesome vibes, living at the most amazing beaches in Latin America? Then listen up. Following positions are available: barkeeper, housekeeping, IT pro, artist, construction. So, I mean, it all depends on the hostel. You really do your research, look around. And if you find, like I said, if you find a city that you have your heart set on, just freaking wing it. Go there and network and show off your cool ass personality, and you can do it, man. You can do it. And if you're intimidated by that, the site, you can do it with this site too. So just to recap the pros and cons. Yeah, you're not gonna make your freaking six-figure yearly salary, but guess what, people? There's more to life than money. If you don't have any expenses with one of these jobs and you wake up in the morning smiling and singing and skipping down the street because life is so great, who needs an extra $10 an hour to their $0 an hour? You get free alcohol most of the time, free food oftentimes, free accommodation all the time, and even occasionally commission, tips, or possibility for a wage. So yeah, that's the con. The pros: you have the best job ever. You don't spend any money when you go out. You make amazing friends from all over the planet. You live for free in a beautiful location, probably close to the beach, probably in the city center of a city. Need I say more? Forget the money. Just save your money while you're home and then go live for an extremely cheap long-term vacation that happens to be your job. So that's the follow-up video. I hope you enjoyed. I get very passionate when I talk about this kind of thing because, like I said, I worked at hostels all over the world. And actually, I just want to leave you with this little image. Come on, guys. Oop, not that image. This image. This could be your home for free. For free. This. That. For free. What the heck, man? All right, so anyway, blah, blah, blah. That's my follow-up video. Hope you enjoyed the article. Hope this video clarified anything that you had unanswered. And I really hope that you are motivated to do something different. You don't have to go straight into the office if you don't want to. If you do want to, great. But if you don't want to, consider something cool like this. All right, people. Peace out. I love you very much. Come visit me on my YouTube channel. Come visit my site, but I can't promise you it'll be ready. And come visit me if you want to learn more about traveling and working abroad at theblondeabroad.com. Thank you very much. Signing off.